what up, YouTube? It's your boy Clock Sports, man. We about to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This Sunday, we got a major showdown. The San Francisco versus 49ers. Two teams who are trying to get over the hump. Two teams that is one of them trying to make it to the Super Bowl. We got one team who already accomplished their goal already, which is Philly. Philly went to the Super Bowl last year. Stupid plays happen and then they lose. We got the 49ers who came short. Their quarterback got injured. And then the defense really gave up in that game. And Philly just mollywopped them. But we cannot really live on what happened last year. We got to look at what happened this year. Because it's a new year, things change. When it comes to football, it's a new year, things change, roster change, new player adding, things like that. So you can't really go by what happened last year. So you gotta gain new information and watch both teams and to know what's going on. As far as Philly is 5-0 at home. They haven't not lose a game at home. They're very good trailing. When they trail, they came back. I think the last 4 games they were trail by 10 plus points, and then they came back. And you got the 49ers. The 49ers who had lost 3 games straight. Now now everybody, I believe everybody healthy. IU, Brock Purdy, Debo, Christian McCaffrey. So pretty much they are loaded, both sides loaded, and I'm excited to see it, man. I'm excited to see it. So let's see what they're talking about.
It's the rematch San Francisco fans have been waiting for all year. Their chance to see if they really could have been a contender. Their chance to see if they really could have been somebody.
Obviously, it's going to be a big one on the road and stuff. We know that. Everyone knows that.
Oh, man, it's going to be a great one. What else am I going to do? Roll over and die easy? Not once in my life.
49ers return to the scene of the crime in their minds. Philadelphia, the Eagles away. How many of these epic battles do we have to play in a row?
Hurts on a quarterback draw. He's at the 5. He's in.
This game right there, man. This game right here was crazy. Honestly, I thought Philly was going to lose that game, bro. Like, honestly. Because for the past 4 games, they've been coming out flat. They've been coming out flat the first half. And then the second half, that's when they decided to play. I'm letting y'all know right now, is Philadelphia need to win this game. This is what they have to do. They got to start the game right. Meaning, start running the game, start running the ball, create plays, score a touchdown. Because Purdy don't lose when he ahead. Whenever Brock Purdy ahead, he don't lose. Whenever he down, that's when he's most likely to lose. When he down by 10 or 7 or 15, that's when he really gonna lose. But if he's ahead, he's not losing. He's not losing. There's a lot of data, there's a lot of document that will back up what I said. But for Philly to win this game, they have to stand on business. Meaning, starting the game the right way, play the right way. Everybody got to be clicking. Offense, defense. That's basically how they got to do to win this game. Because if you let San Francisco. Sorry, y'all. I can't even say San Fran. My fault, y'all. So if you let San Francisco lay a smackdown on you on the first half, you're not winning this game. You're not winning this game because San Francisco played well when they're ahead. Brock Purdy played well when he's ahead. He don't give up the lead. He's gonna come back and keep scoring touchdown after touchdown on your head. So the Philadelphia got a lot to do. And San Fran got a lot to do. San Fran need to play this game like it's a championship game. The same intensity they brought last week against against the Seahawks, they have to do the same thing. They have to play the same way. Because Jalen Hurts, right now, if they had a clutch player of the year in the NFL, Jalen Hurts to me would be the quarterback, the clutchest player of the year this year. Because so far for the past 5 games, that man been on fire. He been on fire.
We always find a way, and that's something you can't really take for granted. And it's hard to quantify.
It's a rematch and a potential championship preview, all wrapped in one. 49ers fans and players have contended for close to a year. If Brock Purdy hadn't gotten hurt versus Philadelphia in last year's NFC Championship game, we would have gone to the Super Bowl.
Brock Purdy has been taken out of the game.
Why Purdy out?
So let's see it then. Purdy and the 49ers offense is healthy. Philadelphia's isn't 100, but their offense is fly Eagles flying, maybe higher than it has all year.
Jalen made some big-time plays with his feet today on some scrambles. I think, you can see that he's feeling pretty good, right?
Their rush attack last week featured more than just Jalen Hurts getting pushed for a yard. He was actually taking off with the ball, 65 yards rushing, 2 scores.
Hurts takes the snap. He takes the game well. He's back. He steps up. He's pumping. He's going to run. He's across the 30. He's at the 25. He slides down at the 24.
DeAndre Swift complimented him perfectly.
You up, Pat?
80 yards, 5.7 a carry.
Handoff goes inside. Running with the football across the 45-40. 25-30. It's Swift.
Cue a nice hurt.
They got to start the game like that. Like that. They cannot wait until the game is down and then to start running the ball. You got to run the ball on their throat from the jump. I know y'all got amazing receivers. This game is about physical. Who's going to be our physical? Who's going to be the one who do the out? Who's going to bring the force? Who's going to bring the energy? Because you're going to need everything to beat San Fran. To beat San Fran. There's no coincidence they are the favorite. San Fran's the favorite. So, to me, you got to go out there and stand on business, man. You got to show them, hey, they might be the favorite, but they still got to run through us to go to the Super Bowl. The one from the Super Bowl and NFC run through us. So, y'all got to stand on business, and I'm here for it, man. I'm here to watch this game. It's gonna be a showdown. The only thing I'm hoping is the referee do not the referee don't take side, or the referee don't get involved in that game just like in the Super Bowl. I feel like the Super Bowl was amazing until the referee decided to get their hands in there to save Kansas City. But overall, man, that's going to be a showdown. It's going to be a great match, and I'm here for it. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game like it was in the NFC Championship game. But either way, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a must-watching game. It's going to be a classic. I feel that in my bone. That's going to be a classic game. Let go.
And Swift versus Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw tag team matchup then.
I'm that guy! I'm him!
49ers holding running backs and quarterbacks alike under 4 yards per run this season.
He gets hit at the line of scrimmage, and he drags Warner with him for maybe a yard.
Hurts and the Eagles' offense looked so sharp week 12 because their run game and pass game came together. Must have played the Beatles before the game.
Dude.
Hurts threw 3 touchdowns, so accounted for 5 scores. Not a bad day.
Pointing, planting, firing to the end zone, and it is...
This was crazy. This pass right here was crazy. I mean, that's the only thing I can say, bro. The clutchest player of the year, if the NFL had a award like that, he belonged to them. He belonged to Jalen Hurts. And also, Jalen Hurts should be the MVP if you ask me. Now, the numbers not going to show it. The numbers not going to show it. The classy, because it's always grind and grits. But if you really looking at a team, grind it out every week, not pretty, but it make it happen, it's Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Like the defense, Philadelphia defense is trash. Like I think they're like number 19, and they got the secondary is not that good, and they got a lot of players are injured. San Fran defense is right now. San Fran defense is really good. They are really good. I watched the games against Seahawks. Their defense was cooking, and it's gonna be interesting to see what Brian Johnson, which is the offensive coach for offensive coordinator for the Eagles. It's going to be interesting to see what he does at that game. What game plan that he come out with. Because if you came out flat, like I said, you really on their mercy. Because San Fran going to keep throwing it at you. Those boys, Nick Bosa, Wagner, Greenlaw, those dudes going to eat you alive. And they've been the best defense so far. I think they're better than the Cowboys. I think they're better than I think they're up there with Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Yeah, they're definitely up there, bro.
Still Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown, who see most of his throws. Smith has been the hotter of the two recently. 106 yards last week, 99-plus yards in 3 of his last 4 games.
Hurts going for the end zone, and right there with the catch for the touchdown is Devontae Smith.
Brown scored versus Buffalo.
He keeps, he rolls, he looks, he throws touchdown A.J. Brown.
Only 37 yards, though, 3 straight games now. He hasn't cracked 70. It won't be easy to do against San Francisco if they stick Charvarius Ward on him. Man, he strapped, locked, painted himself on the back of DK Metcalf last week.
I think he's done that against all the number ones this year, and we have immense confidence in him. I think he's playing at an all-pro level.
9 targets, only 3 catches allowed, just 32 yards.
Smith's throw to DK Metcalf is incomplete. Charvarius Ward over there on that long throw to the sideline.
49ers play versus wide receivers in 2023, still in elite territory. Same is true of their play versus quarterbacks.
Gino throws the out. Intercepted.
Hurts has to try and dissect San Francisco's secondary with a loaded pass rush on his back, like Peter Griffin after a night at the Clam.
Gino back. Time. Pressured. He gets sacked. Back inside the 20-yard.
This is what they got to worry about. Them 3 dudes, bro. The front, oh my gosh, their front is scary. Their front is scary. So like I said, they have to come up. Brian Johnson cannot mess up. He got to come up with it, man, because their defense is really elite. It is really elite. Last year, Eagles' defense was good last year. But this year, that defense is really touchable. It really is, because all these 4 teams that the Eagles just beat, they touched them all the quarters from 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The only thing they didn't do is win. The only thing they didn't do is win because the Eagles got Jalen Hurts, and it just come to the clutch. Jalen Hurts remind me of the dude from Sacramento. That won Clutch Player of the Year last year, De'Aaron Fox. Because when the game is solid, they need something. The game tie or close, they just put the ball on De'Aaron, and then he go cook. That's Hurts right there. So it's gonna be exciting, man. I can wait. I cannot wait, bro.
49ers busted out a sack sixer versus Seattle, so Pawtucket Patriot Ales all around.
Gino's gonna get sacked again. He held the ball, they ripped his helmet right off his head.
Chase Young didn't even have one. Nick Bosa sure loves having him, though. 2 bags last week. He's the NFL leader in QB hits.
Bosa pass rush, they got Gino down. Sack! for Nick Bosa.
He's San Francisco's right-hand man. If right tackle Lane Johnson is healthy enough to go, that's a big boy battle. Young is San Francisco's lefty, so he goes mano-a-mano with Jordan Mailata. 6 sacks allowed this season. Only 3 left tackles have given up more this year. He's allowed a higher than average pressure rate, too.
Pressure, Hurts, lost the ball, and I think he got it back. And he just wins with speed. Jordan Mailata, the left tackle.
Eagles' line gave up 2 sacks last week. Both came from the hands of defensive tackles. This week, they get Eric Armstead in the middle. He had a sack versus Seattle. And some dude named Javon Hargrave, he had a sack and a half last week. Remember that dude, Philly?
Gino in trouble, and they got to him. Javon.
Bro, everybody got a sack last week. Everybody had a sack last week. This was crazy. Like, it's almost like the front, Seahawks front, man. I don't know. I'm interested to see how they play tonight, but Seahawks front, it wasn't, I don't know, maybe because they overate at Thanksgiving or something like that. I don't know Seahawks would look like they were sleeping, bro. They would look like they were sleeping the whole game. The whole game they were sleeping. So to me, they play a better team. San Francisco was a better team. So we had to see what's happening tonight. Tonight, I'm interested to see how they're gonna play, how Gino gonna come back, what Metcalf gonna do, who's gonna guard Metcalf, who's gonna pressure him. So Metcalf and the rest of them boys should be able to cook tonight. So we'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't give up on Geno Smith because we all know any when it comes to the NFL, anybody can have a bad game. Bad game is inevitable to happen. So I wouldn't give up on them.
Hargrave, that's the guy they added before the season started.
All right, look, if San Francisco's front is Peter after a night out at the Clam, then what is Philadelphia's? Homers post Mose, defensive tackle Jalen Carter, 4 sacks, defensive end Josh Sweat, 6.5, outside linebacker Hassan Reddick, 8.5.
Second down and 10, and Mahomes gets plastered by Hassan Reddick.
That group didn't do much versus Josh Allen, though, part of why that game turned into a track meet. They gave up 339 yards passing to Allen, 105 yards and a TD to Gabe Davis, a touchdown to Stephon Diggs, 74 yards, 47 yards to Khalil Shakir, 57 to running back James Cook.
Here's the snap. Fake to Murray. Quick hitter to Gabe Davis on a slant for the touchdown. And the Bills are back in front with 1:52 to play.
So you're thinking, man, Brock Purdy and the boys are going to have a field day with that. Should be pointed out, though, they faced 51 pass attempts, held Allen under 7 yards per attempt, and their 2 corners, Darius Slay and James Bradbury, balled. Bradbury may have given up a touchdown, but he picked off a ball and defended 5 passes. Let me tell you, 5 PDs in one game is super rare.
Allen pumps, fires.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's very impressive.
Bradbury has it.
BCB, 19 TDs, 6 INTs this season, leads the league in rating by a wide margin.
We're all holding our breath as soon as he lets it go.
Purdy scans. There's Ayuk in the middle to the end zone, touchdown.
Went through the progression, trusted in BA being there, and just let it rip. It was just a hell of a throw.
Slay and Bradbury versus Debo and Ayuk.
They let him pretty good.
This game right here, for Brock Purdy. This game right here gonna solidify him. Whether if he in the class of Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. This game right here gonna put him in the class. Because if he can go to Philly and beat Philadelphia and have a massive game, meaning like when I say massive, I'm talking about I'm not really impressed about 500, 600 yard games because it just overflated for me. But if he can go to Philly, have a 300, 400 yard game, and then with the dub, and then play exceptional well with no interception, no flaws, no no bad play, everything smooth and things like that. To me, I think there is a conversation should be made. Brock Purdy just arrived to me. Last year was last year. I was impressed, but not really like, oh my gosh, like everybody was. But if he can do all of that, and somehow, some way, come out Philadelphia with a W, hey man, to me, I'll say he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. There's strongly conversation to be made that he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. Simple as that, but he got to prove it. I don't give people titles. You got to earn it with me. I'm not out here passing out A's. I'm not out here passing out trophies for players because they because they got the same color as me or different because they're Caucasian or anything like that. For me, you got to earn it. You go out there, you ball out, you stand on business. Yes, you earn it. Yes, you got to earn it with me.
11.
Brandon scored last week.
Ayuk is on fire!
Samuel found the pain as well, 79 yards, his second highest total of 2023.
Looking downfield, Debo's open again. He's got him again to the 30-yard line.
CMC and George Kittle, quiet week 12s.
What? This is a black eye. I know I got punched in the face.
But both clearly potent pass catchers.
Purdy throws complete for the first down. It's Kittle.
And Kittle faces a Philadelphia defense giving up a 125.3 rating to tight ends, worst in the NFL still.
Gino inside. There's a completion to tight end. Disley takes it just shy of midfield.
What's impressive?
Oh yeah, and Dallas Goedert, I think he's coming back for that game. So it's a possibility Dallas Goedert gonna play, but if he play, they need to pass him the ball, and the game plan should be no trying to force the ball to AJ, because a lot of time I watch Philly, and they be calling a lot of plays for him, maybe because of the 6 games straight that he had, and he was cooking, having 125 plus yards and plus touchdown. Because of that, they trying to like force the ball to him. I think whoever can make a play, whoever open, that should be your target. And Jalen Hurts had to play this game very clean, meaning no turnovers. No turnovers, clean. If you can play it clean and beat these guys, the 49ers, if he can play the game clean and beat these guys and roll up again, do it again next week at Dallas, we definitely, to me, he's already my MVP. If I had a vote, I would have voted for him. But that would prove everybody else, all the doubters, all the people that doubt him, that he's the MVP, man. He's a clearly MVP. But like I say, it's not up to me. I don't have a vote. I just give him my perspective. So.
About the 49ers offense Philadelphia faces, they throw less often than anyone in the NFL, yet Purdy puts up over 260 passing yards per game.
It's not close. He's way ahead of the field. I'm talking about the Patrick Mahomes and the Josh Allens and all those guys.
That was awesome. It was actually really good turkey. The turkey was really good. Well cooked. Wasn't dry at all. That was a satisfying turkey.
So if they take to the air so little, it means Philadelphia's defense has lots of run stopping to try and do this week. San Francisco, a run CMC first type of team.
I think anytime you're running behind this O-line, you just have to have a lot of trust and patience.
McCaffrey, 2 more TDs on the ground last week, 114 yards, 6 yards per carry.
You never know when the hole can open.
It's the goal for the Niners to the 8. McCaffrey comes left, that door is closed, but he finds a way through, and McCaffrey twirls to the end zone for the touchdown!
I look up to that kind of stuff. He gives us a spark, man, and an energy to the offense when we need it most.
Elijah Mitchell went for 39 yards, 5.6 a run. Debo scored a rushing TD.
Side give to Debo to the end zone. Samuel, opening drive, touchdown.
Eagles gave up big rush yards last week, but most of them were to Josh Allen. No problems versus Buffalo's running backs, holding CMC's position to 3.7 yards per run on the season.
Go to Cook. Cook.
Oh, look at that swarm. Wow. What a front.
So I got to ask the people in charge of flexing, what is it that you say you do here? Well, Philadelphia just played Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football. Yeah, they're the best team in the NFL, playing a run of crazy good games. Give the people what they deserve, I say.
Why is this under review?
There should be no love between these two teams, no love between their fans, which I hope to see in the comments section. Panel of 10 should be good.
Well, there you have it, man. This is the breakdown for the game. Listen, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see this game, man. I cannot wait. So it's going to be a great game. And let me know in the comment below who y'all think going to win this game. For me, if I'm going to pick a team, I'm probably going to pick up the money line. I'm not really going to attack the spread like that. But let me know in the comment who y'all think going to win. As you know, again, man, we out of here.